In this lesson, you will learn about equations and relations. Okay, so for the first one, if we have the equation y equals 2x plus 3, and we want to find the solution set for each value, which means we have the first value as negative 2, negative 1. So negative 2, negative 1. That means that we just plug in negative 2 for x and negative 1 for y. So negative 1 is equal to 2 times negative 2 plus 3. Okay, so we need to see if this is true or false. Negative 4 plus 3, which is equal to negative 1, so this would be true. Okay, the next one, negative 1, 3. Okay, so again, we're going to plug in 3 is equal to 2 times negative 1, this should be in parentheses, plus 3. So negative 2 plus 3 is equal to 1. So here, 1 is not equal to 3, so false. Okay, for the next one, 0, 4. I'm going to plug in 4 for y and 0 for x. Okay, 2 times 0 becomes 0, so 0 plus 3 is 3. So I have 3 is equal to 4, false. And the last one, 3 and 9. So y is 9, x is 3. Okay, so I'm just going to move this up a bit. So here I have 2 times 3 is equal to 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. So 9 equals 9, true. Okay, so the solution set here would be negative 2, negative 1, and also 3, 9. Because both of these points are on this line because they are proven true. Okay, I'm going to skip through this one as well and go on to the next one in your packet. Okay, so here we have 4x plus 2y is equal to 10. Okay, so there's two ways that we can do it. We can fill in using in this form, which is a little bit different. It's the standard form. So if I put in negative 1 for x and 0, 2, and 4. Okay, so basically I only have the domains. I only have the x values and I have to determine what the y values are. Okay, so there's a couple ways we can do it. We can leave it in the standard form and put 4 times negative 1 plus 2y is equal to 10. Okay, then I have negative 4 plus 2y is equal to 10. I can add 4 to both sides. And then I just get 2y is equal to 14. Divide by 2. So y is equal to 7. Okay, so I'm going to erase this right now so I can rewrite. So here we have y is equal to 7. So my coordinate would be negative 1, 7. Okay, so you can do it this way. Another way that you can do it is to rewrite this in y equals mx plus b form. Okay, so in order to do that, I'm just going to write it over here. I would subtract 4x, and then I have 2y is equal to negative 4x plus 10. You want the x first because it's supposed to be in the mx plus b form. So if I divide by 2, I have y equals negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2x, and 10 divided by 2 is 5. Okay, so this equation right here is really the same as y equals negative 2x plus 5. Okay, so for either one, you can choose if you prefer to keep it how it is, or you can change the form to this. Okay, because the reason why the second one would be a little bit easier is when you fill in for x, out comes y directly. Okay. All right, let's do the other ones. Okay, so for the next one I need to fill in 0 where x is because that's the domain. Okay, so then I'm going to have 0 plus 2y is equal to 10. Okay, so 2y is equal to 10, so y must be equal to 5. 0, 5. Okay, and the next one, when x is 2. 4 times 2 plus 2y equals 10. Okay, so now I have 8 plus 2y is equal to 10. If I subtract 8, 2y is equal to 2. Divide by 2, y is equal to 1. Okay, so here I have when x is 2, y is 1. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and erase here. Okay, and then the last one, 4. When x is 4, 4 times 4 plus 2y is equal to 10. 4 times 4 is 16, plus 2y is equal to 10. Subtract 16 on both sides. Sorry, I need to bring it up here. So 2y is equal to 10 minus 16 is negative 6 divided by 2. So y here is negative 3. Okay, so I'm going to erase. Y is equal to negative 3. Okay, so now that I have all of my points, oops, sorry, I should write 1, negative 3, and then erase these. On yours, you don't have to erase, I just don't have enough room. Okay, so the coordinate here would be 2, 1, and 4, negative 3. Okay, now I'm going to plot them, and I should have a linear equation which will make a straight line. Okay, so starting on the x value, I have negative 1, up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, the second one, 0, 5. 0 on the x, up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, this is the y, and this is the x. 2, 1. To the right 2, up 1. 4, negative 3. To the right 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and down negative 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so notice that my points make a straight line. I'm going to try and make my line as straight as possible. Okay, so I started out with the domains. I plugged in the values for x. I found y and graphed. Okay, I'd like you guys to take a minute and try this one, okay, and then check to see what your answers are. Okay, so you should have plugged in the domains for the x values, negative 3, negative 1, 2, 4, and 5. So when you plugged in negative 3 into the equation up here, you should have gotten negative 7 for y, which would make negative 3, negative 7. When you plug in negative 1, out comes negative 4. So negative 1, negative 4. When you plug in 2, you get negative 1/2. So my coordinate is 2, negative 1/2. For 4, when you plug it in, you would get 7 over 2, or you can write it as 3.5, whichever one you prefer. So 4, 7 over 2. And the last one, when you plug in 5, out comes 5. So I have here 5 and 5. Okay, so the last thing we need to do is graph all of our points. So negative 3, negative 7. So x first, then y. So on the x, left negative 3, down 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, left negative 1, down negative 4. Okay, to the right 2, up to, I'm sorry, to the right 2 and down to negative 1/2. So that's in between 0 and 1 right here. 4 to the right 4 and up to 7 over 2, which is 3.5. So 1, 2, 3, and then in between 3 and 4. And the last one is 5, 5. So we want to go to the right 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And up 5. Okay? So here I have a straight line, and I just need to connect my points. let me see what's going on with this one right here. Sorry guys, this one right here is supposed to be positive 1/2. So this should be positive 1/2 right here, and then that would make my point up here. Okay, so if that ever happens to you, where one of the points doesn't connect on the straight line, then it means something must have went wrong. So this point right here, let me see if I can erase it. I can't. Okay, so this one right here is not correct. It should be positive 1/2.